Hey Loki, did you get my report? Yes, Mobius. I'm looking at the file right now. Pretty crazy, huh? Incredible. Wow. Indeed. Well, alright. I'll let you do it. You go on and get to it. Good luck. Ka-chow. Thank you, Mobius. Well. It seems as though you are quite the case. What should I call you? Huh. If you don't mind me asking, do I know you from somewhere? Huh. Ah, I knew you looked familiar. That back there. That's yours. But it's from another variant like you. Interesting. Okay. Well, I know everything must be confusing right now, but have no fear. I'm here to help you. I am Loki of Asgard. Loki of the TVA. And I'm here to prove your innocence so that you may live a peaceful life somehow, some way, in a different reality, since we're going to probe you and reset your timeline for the better. But before we do that, we need to know what went wrong and how. So, Mrs. You may go with both if you may. I'm fine with that. I like that name. So, let's start from the top, shall we? Where do you come from? Now remember, I'm here to help you. I want you to be completely honest with me. If you lie to me, I will know. Before I was here, I was known as the God of Mischief. I still am. So any mischievousness, I will know about it. Very good. We're on the same page. Good. So, each file you have here I will document right after. However, this may take a while. Yes. I see we have some items here from your timeline. But first, I want to know where you come from. Good. Hyrule. Yes. Where in Hyrule? Oh. Just Hyrule. Hyrule. Is it somewhere near Midgard? How about between the realms? Around? No. Interesting. Very interesting. I have to document that. Yes. Don't worry, you can stay right there. Don't move. If you move, you will regret it. Realm of time. So, in your timeline, you are known as the hero of time. You see, recently, where I got this one, I received it from another variant known as the Hero Up. Oh, you know. What do you know about the Hero of Twilight? Interesting. Twilight. It's very strange. You're not supposed to know of your other variants. So that gives me a lot to work with here. How do you know of the Hero of Twilight? Oh. That explains it. You're telling me, Hero of Time, that this device helps you control and manipulate time itself. Not only that, a Master Sword. What kind of Master Sword? What does this Master Sword do? Interesting. Master Sword. Ocarina. Both able to manipulate time. Master Sword. Hero of Time. And you're able to move to different dimensions with this Ocarina and Master Sword, yes? No, only back and forth. But this Ocarina, you say, you somehow were able to manipulate it to the point where you were able to see the Hero of Twilight. Yes. Interesting. I'm going to document that. Hero of Time. Twilight. Yes. Don't move. Don't move. I want you to focus on my gadget, please. Don't ask what it does. I'm only going to scan you. Good. You're focused. Hero of Twilight, Ocarina, Hero of Time. Now, in your timeline, you were able to successfully save the princess, correct? The princess. I'm trying to understand how you first got your hands on this. Because not only that, a temple. What does this temple do? This temple. Inside of it, when you were young, you were given the task as a child to save the princess from an evil, a man named Ganondorf. In another, if I may, where I got this one, his name was referred to as Ganon. Is this not the same person? Interesting. They are one and the same of entity. Ganon, Calamity Ganon, Calamity. You don't want to know about Calamity. That's for the future. Spoilers. Anyway, Calamity. Yes. So then you enter the temple. And the princess gave you the task of finding these 3 jewels. Yes. Once the jewels have been discovered and placed inside the temple, a secret door opens inside the temple. In there, the Master Sword lies. I am deeply sorry. It's all coming together now. The Master Sword. You pluck and plunge out from where it stands, and you're able to move forward into the future. Hero of time. Well, that is where we find the truth. And the truth shall set you free. You move forward in time, and Ganondorf has successfully ruined Hyrule itself. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Good. Very good. You're doing great. Very good. Ganondorf. So in doing so, you now have to face these other villains. Go in these temples. A forest, a water, a fire, a shadow. Interesting. Very interesting. Fire, water, wind, no wind. Very interesting. Any earth temples? A shadow temple, yes. Good. In doing so, you're able to find the courage. Hold on a minute. A Triforce. What does this Triforce do? There are 3 pieces. 3 parts. 1 for courage, 2 for strength, power, and 3 for wisdom. Which one do you have? Clearly not power. And obviously not wisdom. Courage. There we find the hero of time with the power of the Triforce and courage in itself. Good. Well, go on. So you defeat these temples. You're able to find the princess in the Temple of Time. She gets captured by Ganondorf, and you must now face off with Ganondorf himself. There's something missing. You could not have done this all by yourself. You successfully defeated Ganondorf, which turned into Ganon. There's something you're not telling me. Do I have to force it out of you? Now, I told you to be honest with me. Honesty is what's going to save you. What if I told you that you could go back to where you wanted? With everything set in stone, with no Ganondorf. Does that sound intriguing? The choice is all yours. Yes, I would want to as well, but you see, you're not cooperating with me. And when you're not cooperating, then just imagine your precious princess locked away, tortured for eternity with this Ganondorf. How would that make you feel? Ah, yes. Indeed. Now's the time to cooperate and tell me who helped you upon defeating Ganondorf. Did you just say a fairy? Like a little pixie fairy? Fairy from the forest of the lost woods. Interesting. And this fairy gave you guidance? Something like a guardian angel, so to say. This fairy. What with this chic? He didn't say anything about that. Interesting. Now, there. It all makes sense. These two are the reason why you are here. You successfully defeated Ganondorf. Then afterwards, that makes sense. If one hadn't helped you, or maybe the other, then you wouldn't have gotten lost later on. Don't you remember? You were in the woods. Another fairy came. Scared your horse. Your fairy flew away. Says it here on the file. I have all your files. Remember, I know everything. That's why they call me the God of Mischief. You thought I was just playing dumb. Don't play dumb with me. So because of that, you got lost in the woods, never to return. But somehow you escaped, hero of time. And that's what led to you being here. You never reached the town opposite of Hyrule, far away. You just made it back. Well, I will be taking this. I believe my work here is done. Yes. Thank you for your cooperation. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. We're just going to reset your timeline and put you back where you belonged. Well, put you somewhere where you belong. Don't worry. It won't hurt. Didn't hurt for me. See? Fine. Anyhow, do you have any questions for me? Oh yeah, don't worry. Miss Minutes will handle that. Uh-huh. Oh God, no. We're not savages. Anywho, thank you for your cooperation. It seems as though now your timeline should be fine on the sacred path. For all time's sake. What did you expect?